I have made it a habit to read 1 Peter chapter 3 verses 1 through 6 and was mesmerized that there is only one way that a woman can get a man's attention. Would arguing be validation to prove to a man they are mistaken? No. Can wisdom from a woman's mouth erupt in quarreling with the man? Yes. I would generally coincide with the woman's ability to resolve an obstacle to prevent complexity. But the total opposite is beneficial and transcends over mere expression. The solution is her godly behavior. How come her conduct is more accessible to the man's heart and motives than just mere words? Because men can either tolerate impressive lectures or overlook her adulterated utterance, but overall activities seize notice. Men are drawn at the sudden quiet moments of performance when accomplished by silence. For all the fellas out there, you know that when there's a beautiful woman walking right past you, you're gonna look. I mean, sometimes we can try to ignore it, and some guys can be able to do it. I remember one time, it was a couple of years ago, this lady looked like a supermodel, and I tried my best not to just stare at her, but she was just so gorgeous, and I'm trying to pay attention and just keep walking by. It was men are easily enticed by what we see, not just by communication. I mean, sometimes communications does get a man's attention, but when it comes to actions speak louder than words. Consequently, men are vigilant when it comes to a woman's demeanor, not just verbal disclosure. Our level of communication isn't equivalent to women. Well, some. Our expertise in regarding relationship is scrutinizing a woman's course of action. A woman can convert her man, especially if he regresses from his original posture in God, not with her conversation, but by her conduct. Periodically, men can descend to a realm of inadequacy because of the deficient nature we inhabit. It can be the series of hardships that invade our premises, even the demonic tyranny and their plan to destruct men because of the God we choose to serve. This evil proposal must be recognized and not ignored in ignorance. Then she'll be capable of discerning the intentions of men and uncover the barbaric schemes. Ultimately, her behavior will apprehend the man's attention, and he'll be inspired by his woman's lifestyle, because godliness isn't as effective as it is with words than it is with her influence. Submission for a wife should not mean that she should be in defiance with her husband, but that she graciously honors her husband's authority as a man and not as a child. Maturity speaks in degrees towards the woman, and the abnormality is barricaded when order is established. The sense of accountability is then reminded by the grace of God that we've promised to love our woman, and her innocence will always be observed because of her duties. And this act of her behavior and attitude actually humbles men.